Paranormal Tales is an upcoming first-person horror game developed by Digital Cybercherries. Built on Unreal Engine 5, it boasts hyper-realistic visuals and immersive gameplay. The game employs a found footage mechanic, allowing players to experience the narrative through various devices such as body cams, phones, and VHS cameras. This unique approach enhances the horror element, making it feel more immediate and personal.
Please God, no.
Fractured Mind is a psychological horror game developed by Acid, set for release in September 2024. Inspired by PT, the game features a body cam perspective and focuses on atmosphere and mental horror. Players navigate through surreal environments and solve puzzles while experiencing the mental breakdowns of Special Agent Michael, who suffers from severe PTSD. Despite some technical issues, it promises a haunting experience for fans of the genre. ILL is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Team Clout, scheduled for release in 2024. Built using Unreal Engine 5, it offers stunning visuals and realistic physics. Players will navigate grim environments filled with terrifying monsters, reminiscent of those in Resident Evil and Dead Space. The gameplay includes dynamic body deformations and environmental destructibility, providing an immersive and intense horror experience.
Wait, how?
Hello? I'm so sorry. No, I didn't.
Blood CROSSROAD is a first-person psychological horror game developed by Terror Forge Studios and Serafini Productions, set for release in 2024. The game follows William, a man battling alcoholism, as he is haunted by a mysterious presence from Japanese folklore. Set in a gritty urban landscape filled with supernatural elements, players must navigate dark alleys and haunted memories, confronting William's inner demons and the effects of his addiction. OD is an upcoming horror game developed by Kojima Productions in collaboration with Xbox Game Studios, slated for release in 2025. Directed by Hideo Kojima, with contributions from filmmaker Jordan Peele, OD aims to blur the lines between gaming and cinema. The game explores the concept of overdosing on fear, pushing the boundaries of psychological horror. The teaser trailer features actors Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier in motion capture performances, indicating a strong cinematic element.
And the mad whale and started wending and quacking.
Dark Fracture is a psychological cosmic horror game, developed by Twisted 2 Studio, set for full release in 2024. Played from a first-person perspective, it takes players through a disturbing journey between a body farm and a parallel alien world. Players will experience an ever-changing environment that blurs the lines between reality and nightmares, confronting inner turmoil and chaos. A Quiet Place. The Road Ahead is an upcoming single-player horror adventure game developed by Stormind Games and published by Saber Interactive, set to release in late 2024. Inspired by the critically acclaimed movie franchise, the game follows a young woman navigating a post-apocalyptic world infested with deadly, noise-sensitive creatures. Players must utilize stealth and resourcefulness to survive, using tools like flashlights and noise detectors to avoid detection.
I can't.
BrokenLore. UNFOLLOW is an upcoming first-person psychological horror game developed by Serafini Productions, expected to release in 2024. The game delves into the dark side of social media and its impact on mental health, focusing on themes like bullying, body dysmorphia, and mental health struggles. Players take on the role of Anne, a victim of bullying, who finds herself trapped in a surreal nightmare world.
I can block it all out, or I can just keep pushing.
Pneumata is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Deadbolt Interactive, set to release in the third quarter of 2024. The game places players in the role of a detective investigating a series of gruesome murders in a sinister apartment complex called Clover Hill. As you delve deeper, you'll uncover fragmented memories and encounter terrifying entities that blur the lines between reality and alternate worlds. Dead Faces is an upcoming psychological horror game developed by Aza Game Studio, slated for release in 2025. The game immerses players in the disturbing mind of Jack, who has been isolated in his apartment for years. As Jack experiences increasingly severe hallucinations, players must navigate his apartment, uncovering faces from his past and unraveling the dark truths behind his actions. Post-Trauma is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Red Soul Games and published by Raw Fury, scheduled for release in fall 2024. The game draws inspiration from classic horror titles like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, blending old-school fixed camera angles with modern graphics and controls. Players will step into the shoes of Roman, a middle-aged train conductor trapped in a surreal and terrifying world.
This place will break you.
I don't believe you.
You think you can escape what you have done?
The casting of Frank Stone is an upcoming single-player horror game set in the Dead by Daylight universe, developed by Supermassive Games and published by Behavior Interactive, scheduled for release in 2024. This narrative-driven horror game delves into the gruesome legacy of the sadistic serial killer Frank Stone, whose crimes have left deep scars in the small town of Cedar Hills, Oregon.
Yo, coming?
Yeah. The footage was thought to be lost. It now resurfaces.
Get off me!
For the first time.
What is it?
Evil comes for all. A Christine Gordon film.
Check it.
Starring Jaime Rivera and Christine Gordon. With Linda Castle, Robert Greene, and Bonnie Rivera.
We gotta get out of this place. We gotta get out of here right now. We gotta go.
Dare you enter Murder Mill.
And cut.
I think we got it.
The film is legendary. I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage. The CIA's got this secret lab called the Larry Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
Slitterhead is an upcoming horror action-adventure game developed by Boca Game Studio, founded by Keiichiro Toyama, the creator of Silent Hill and Siren. Set to release on November 8th, 2024, the game places players in the role of Hayoki, an entity without memory or physical form, whose mission is to eradicate monstrous beings called Slitterheads that disguise themselves as humans in the chaotic city of Kowloon. Karma. The Dark World is an upcoming first-person psychological thriller developed by Pollard Studio and published by Wired Productions, set in a dystopian East Germany in 1984. Players control Daniel McGovern, a Rome agent for the Leviathan Corporation's Thought Bureau, tasked with solving dark and mysterious events using investigative tools and diving into the memories of suspects.
April 30th, 1976. It's the 4th year since I joined Leviathan's Thought Bureau. It's taken me 8 whole years to finally discover who I am. What happened to me?
The Walls is an adventure game developed by Artins and published by Waxo Agency, set for release in 2024. The game combines elements of puzzle solving and exploration, requiring players to navigate through mysterious environments filled with hidden secrets and challenging obstacles. As players progress, they will uncover the story behind the walls, revealing the deeper narrative of the game's world. The game promises an immersive experience with detailed environments and engaging gameplay. Nascence is an upcoming first-person adventure horror game developed by Dream Painters and Treehouse Studios, slated for release in 2025. The game follows Thomas, an ex-photographer from London who travels to the abandoned tourist town of Relune in Italy to eradicate a centuries-old cult. The narrative is a continuation of the 2012 game Anna and features exploration, puzzle solving, and a dark, atmospheric storyline. Powered by Unreal Engine 4, the game boasts detailed environments and an immersive soundtrack recorded with an orchestra. Shadow of the Abyss is an upcoming psychological horror game developed and published by Jimmy Bear Studios, set to release in October 2024. In this game, players assume the role of a security guard working the night shift in an office building, experienced through a body cam perspective. The gameplay involves exploring the building, completing tasks assigned by the shift manager, and encountering eerie, fate-driven events that create a chilling atmosphere. Scarred is an atmospheric horror puzzle game developed by Coex Studio, set for release in 2025. Players navigate a world inspired by traditional Singaporean locales, twisted into a nightmarish realm. The game centers on uncovering the truth about a schoolmate through a series of psychological puzzles and narrative-driven exploration. It emphasizes a deeply immersive and eerie experience, challenging players to solve mysteries while evading ghostly presences. The Silent Hill 2 remake, developed by Bloober Team and published by Konami, is set to release on October 8th, 2024 for PS5 and PC. This remake reimagines the 2001 classic survival horror game with modern graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5, featuring ray tracing and enhanced soundscapes. The game maintains the original story, where protagonist James Sunderland searches for his deceased wife in the eerie town of Silent Hill, encountering iconic enemies and psychological horrors. Supernatural is a first-person horror game developed by Hitori Productions, released on July 15, 2024. In this game, players step into the role of Detective Wyatt, tasked with investigating the mysterious disappearance of a housemaid. The game leverages the use of your PC's microphone, where your voice interacts with a supernatural entity, affecting the game's events and atmosphere.
Your voice now.
Why have you seen her this whole fucking time? Something is not right here.